What's going on? Welcome to a Thursday night Terrafirmagreg, or Terrafirmagreg I should say, and we are actually here on the CFT world with all of the other members so far that have joined on, that have joined the membership to the YouTube channel. And if you are a membership at any level to the YouTube channel, you can be whitelisted to join the CFT world here. And so I thought we'd start tonight's stream off here in the CFT world and kind of show off some of the things that have been going on here. It looks like in the chat we've got Ice, Maya, and Joshua. Although Maya, it looks like you're feeling a little under the weather, so hopefully you get to feeling better here soon. It's never good to hear you're not feeling so great, but get well soon, bud, and we'll see you pretty soon. And then yeah, we are actually here in the spawn building here at the CFT world. And tonight, one of the things I want to do is kind of set up everything for the spawn building to make sure that it's ready to go as new members are able to join the world. Several different things to still go on here, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how the build looks. And we're going to go on outside to kind of give you a view of what it looks like from the exterior here. Ice says, I couldn't make it because I'm working today. I'm sorry to hear that, but you know, real life has a funny way of doing that sometimes, and we'll get you on the next time. This will not be my only stream on the CFT world, I assure you. This is just the first one here. And if you take a look here, I'm going to go into free cam mode here. This is our spawn building that I've been working on here on the server. And if you look at my tools, you can see I'm very much in the copper age, but that's because it's a new world and I haven't really had time to focus on a bunch of advancements. I was very much interested in trying to knock this building out as quick as possible so that I could kind of get it set up for the world here. But this is the building I kind of designed for the spawn. If we go into the top here, Joshua has made a lovely, I forget what it's called, like a disc player here that we can actually import CDs or music from, was it Spotify? I think it was. I'm not exactly sure which program it was. One of those programs up there that allows people to play music on server. So that's a really cool little feature right there. And then I know he's also been working on a road going out to some of the other members' bases that they have on the server. So we'll go and check that out here shortly. I need to keep feeding my horse. I found a horse and I'm trying to get it built up so that I can actually ride it. To give you an idea of how early game this is, I don't even have a saddled horse yet. I've been doing a lot of just basic running around gathering materials kind of things here. So how is everybody doing tonight? Now we're here on a nice little Thursday night streaming. Unfortunately, the YouTube goal system doesn't seem to be working tonight, so I can't set any goals for this stream, but that's okay. We're still just gonna hang out and have a fun little time here and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. So far, I've got my copper anvil, and I just recently made my bronze anvil. I haven't even made a bronze hammer yet, or I think I did actually make a bronze hammer, if I recall. Maybe I didn't. Give you an idea of how easy I am distracted here. I get super lost sometimes, when especially with the new world. It's like, what did I have on Zetacraft versus what's in the CFT world here? But yeah. Hey Miles, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night tonight. We are here on the CFT world, and we're gonna kind of set up some early game intro stuff here for people as they join into the CFT world. Let's see here. One of the things I would like to get ideally is some lighter colored wood so I can make signs out of them. I need to make some signs up at the top of the world, and probably need some help figuring out what we want to put on these signs. I think all I have in here is chestnut and sequoia. What other woods are near me? I haven't really had a chance to look around too much in that regards. Literally, the building is andesite, and marble, so I haven't done like a lot of exploration for stones and such, and these are just chiseled adaptations to the bricks here. So, you know, it's a nice unique little spawn building here, but I'm pretty happy with it. One of the things I think we'll set out here is just information for people that join the world. And when you first join the world, you're actually going to spawn in, if I set everything up right, at the top of this stairwell. And I probably need to set up some basic food when people first join in so they don't immediately die when leaving the spawn area. That's probably a good idea here to get things started. Hey Tegan, welcome to the stream. Ice says I'm doing great. I'm glad that you're doing great. It's always good that people are doing great. Let's see here. Man, I can't believe I'm working still with a leather flask. Like, this feels so ancient on here. Mouse says, one question, how do you get ice in Terrafirmagreg? There's a couple ways to go about getting ice on Terrafirmagreg. If you have a saw, you can saw the ice, and that works kind of like a silk touch would in a traditional Minecraft world. Another way to do it is if you have a ice shavings. I believe if you pickaxe ice shavings and snowballs, if you put snowballs into a barrel with water, it will make ice slush. And then if you put those ice shavings from using pickaxe on ice in the world into the barrel of the ice slush, that will condense down into, I believe, packed ice, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check here real quick. So yeah, the basic way is basically taking the packed ice is if you take crushed ice, which is just 4 ice shavings and a mortar to make crushed ice from these ice shavings, and you put that into a barrel of liquid ice slush, which is literally water and snowballs after like a minute or something in game. So that's how you would be able to make packed ice easily. Regular ice, just take your copper saw and just saw up the ice, and you'll get the ice that way. So does that answer your question? I know the world's not very good at showing that off, but that is a way to go about it. Yeah, feed my horse again. Diamond flask time. Yes, a diamond flask would be great. Yes, the food box thing is nice. And when you get to a low voltage, which I'll show this off when we get back to the Zetacraft world, I believe it is the... Is it the solidifier? Liquid extraction goes into the fluid solidifier. If you just pipe water into a basic fluid solidifier, now you need to have access to low voltage technology at that point, so some sort of power, but just piping water into that, you can instantly turn water, or not instantly, but as fast as that machine works, into ice and mass produce your ice without having to go out and mine it. So that's the first automation of ice to go with your food box thing. Now with the food box, if you just have a what is it, the basic lunchbox doesn't take ice, it just adds the preserve mechanic. It's the cooling lunchbox that takes some sort of cooling mechanism like ice or something to that effect to actually keep your food cool. So you can't even add the cooling mechanic with the basic lunchbox. Oh, you just reached LV today? Yes, use the fluid solidifier and then pipe water into your fluid solidifier, and you can then have an output of like a item tube, and that will just mass produce ice without having to go out and mine it. That's the way to make ice, in my opinion. That would be my recommendation there. Okay, so first things first, there is a road here, and I think who has a base they want to show off? I just saw they just ate some rotten horse meat. That's no fun. And it looks like we've got a nice little tunnel here. Now, I haven't actually been to people's bases in probably 2-3 weeks, and I've just done like a pass by at some point. So I'm seeing some of these bases for the first time as well. So I'd be curious to see what people's bases actually look like and where they live at, because I don't actually know where everybody lives, which is kind of a funny little thing in that regards. It looks like we're going to have a road be dug out here heading off towards a road network over there. Uh-oh. Are you at spawn? Crispy Gem? Hopefully they're okay. I'm still working on basic potatoes. So my food sources are not solved yet. This is something I need to address here pretty quickly in this world. But you know, here we are, making our way. Let's see here. On my way. Look at that. How did you get up there? How you spawned up there? So you didn't spawn. There's some potatoes. All right, I need to adjust the world spawn then. These are the things I need to get sorted here. So I might have to go into creative mode here to kind of get some server things set up here. I hope people don't mind that. But that's me just trying to get the world set up and ready to go for everybody. Yes, this is a member server. So if you are a membership or have been gifted a membership to the YouTube channel, if you join the CFT Discord in the description, there's a channel that says like whitelist names or something like that. Put your in-game name in there, as well as the YouTube name that has been that has been gifted the membership, to know that who we're giving it to, and I will add you to the whitelist so that you can join this server, and then you are free to play along into the world however much you want. That's why we're just kind of set up some of the basics here to get set up. So why don't I do that world spawn? What are my coordinates here? Negative 1477 111. So negative 1477 111 4084. The world spawn negative 1477 111 4084. So ideally they should spawn right here now, if I set that correctly. Of course, trying to get this set up right. And more in the offset. You mean like right in here? So what I did in here, they spawned on the roof for some reason. For some reason they were spawning underneath here. And so I might need to add some blocks in there to make it so that's not a spawnable area. So we might do that to kind of fix up the spawn. These are like the little tweaks we're making to the world to make it perfect for everybody so they can join. So I apologize if these are kind of like a weird kind of thing to start the stream off with, but we're just kind of fixing up the world for everybody. He's not ready to eat an apple yet. Sleep the night away. And then let's get some of the scaffolding. I want to get some more wood out of my wood supply chest. Now, technically, these chunks are spawn protected right now. Just because so I think I'm the only one that can actually work in this one spawn check, but it makes sense. You have to do that to set up a world. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different stream than normal because I'll probably end up having to go into creative mode at some point to set up some basic configuration things, and this is me just trying to make the world perfect. So normally I wouldn't go into creative for anything unless it was literally for fixing a world. Essentially, that's the only time I like to use it, because I like to play along with everybody else and have just as vanilla an experience as anybody else that's playing a world that I'm in. And Josh is back from dinner. That's nice. So we're going to set this room up so it's kind of a solid block, so you can't actually set up in here. So we'll kind of get rid of this little chunk right here because we don't really need that. So what has everyone been up to this fine Thursday night? Anyone have any fun stories to get us through the night here? I know I had a very exciting day of going to the dentist earlier, having my semi-annual cleaning done. So that's always, you know, adulting at its finest, trying to stay healthy. And everybody loves the dentist, though I must say I actually quite like my dentist that I have now. I didn't like the ones I had as a kid, but my current dentist is also my oral surgeon that gave me my implanted tooth, because I was born without this tooth, and they did a great job with that. So I'm actually probably the minority of being actually a fan of my current dentist. Okay, chat. Crispy, I feel intimidated. Why do you say that? What's intimidating? Hopefully it's not the world that's intimidating. Making this a solid block so no one can spawn in it. Getting rid of these slabs. When I made this design, I thought, yeah, I'll just build this roof out. I didn't really think this all the way through, so you know how it be sometimes when you're like, this is a great idea, and then you actually do it and you're like, why did I waste the time adding decorations to an area that no one will ever see? But you know, here we are, and now I'm here. All right, got those in there. Let's go get some more building blocks to put back in there, just to make the area nice. And ow, I can't tell you how many times I have fallen off of these roofs, and living off of a potato diet has been rough. Why am I eating forever? Lag? Does anyone else see this? Or is this just me? Like, wasn't letting me eat. That's not ideal. Major lag. So our host server has been having some ping issues today, and I'm not sure why that's happening. Let me go check out the server properties real quick. Apologies. Uh-oh. That's not good. Um, something crashed there. I think the entire server just crashed. Uh-oh. Well, technical difficulties here. I apologize for that right now. I'm gonna set a command to have the server restart here. So meanwhile, you get to look at my pretty face while we try and figure out what on earth is happening. Cody, welcome to the stream, Cody. Glad you could be here. Yeah, it's like everything is being bugged out today. I don't know why. You know, the YouTube has been bugging out on me today a little bit. Server's bugging out. It's just typical, you know? Is my audio still coming through good, or is it there are ping issues there? It's Ire, it was you? What did you do? Yay, Ricky Face. I mean, we could go to just chatting face for right now. We'll do this while we get these things fixed up right here. Apologies for that. We're trying to figure out why this is happening. We're going through all of the startup information here. World is still loading up, so give it a minute. Audio is perfect. Good. I'm glad. I was afraid if the audio is good, then I know then it's not my internet and it's not my system. So then it's the host system. And I actually use Apex hosting for my Minecraft servers. And they've been having a ping issue today. And they usually have about 99% uptime. But for whatever reason, today has been, you know, one of those days, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just how it goes sometimes. But hopefully we can get this up here shortly, and if not, we'll head over to the Zeta server for right now and figure this out. But we're gonna try and get this figured. I gotta figure out why this is happening, and we're at about 80% loaded, so just give it a little bit more time here and we'll have the server back up to try and see what's going on. It's because you shot me, revenge. I wouldn't say that. Big CMEs. What's a CME? Joshua. Yeah, Tegan using the Ricky Rex emote. In other news, I did actually talk to Jewel Draws today, and she has officially moved into her new place. Jewel being the one that is I commissioned to make the new emotes. And she's officially, as of today, moved into her new place. However, she won't have internet until next Tuesday. So that's going to be the earliest that she can really start working on the emotes. But they are in the queue for the work to be done. So soon we'll have some more emotes to work with. Coronal mass ejection. Coronal mass ejection. We'll be all right. Come on. Why is it taking so long to load? I even increased the RAM to the server last week, so we got 6 gigs of RAM to work with. The sus Ricky emote. Super sus. For sure. Maybe don't leave corpses all over your property. Perhaps. Perhaps. Although if you've been to Maya's place on the Zetacraft server, there are corpses everywhere. Just absolutely everywhere. I think he's just like collecting corpses. Benefits of a gifted sub. Not my fault. I don't get to choose where I starve. I'm not trying to starve you. I was trying to help, but that was like a major lag issue today. And it's been going on off and on throughout the day. I was having issues earlier today on the Zeta server. I was trying to get some recording done with HypnoJoe, and it wasn't syncing right. I think the world is back. So let's try this. I think we're back on the CFT world. I would hate to have to update the RAM again, but if I have to, I have to, but I think we're okay for right now. Hey, we're best friends forever. Finally. I can run a horse around. We'll use that to go visit other people's bases. Yeah, we is. So yeah, anyone in the chat, if at any point you have been gifted a membership to the YouTube channel and you want to play along in the CFT server, just send your information in the CFT Discord to the whitelist channel and we will get you whitelisted to the server, because this server is for all of the YouTube members to the channel. You know, it's a members only server, but any level of membership counts to be able to play along. And you can join the community and have a great time with us. It's a lot of fun. And I know we're always looking for more people to play because, you know, the more the merrier. It makes for some really fun interactions when there's more of us to play around. Let's replace that slab with a full block as we can. I didn't do that very well. And we're going to replace these guys here with full blocks. Okay. Iceneroth, do you lose whitelisting if you are no longer a member? Technically, you should. However, considering it's on me to go in and then check the files to make sure that it is set up, I know me, I know I'm lazy, and I'll probably only do that once every 6 months or so. So basically, if you get a gifted membership, you're pretty much guaranteed at least 6 months of playing on the server before I go through and clean up the files, because I struggle with that sometimes. Again, I wish the members chat images would pop up on the screen. I am working on a bug fix for that. I don't have an answer for that today, but that is on my list of things I'm trying to sort out. And I think I need to switch from Stream Elements to the owned site for my OBS to get that to work, but I'm not positive. So that is a work in progress. Nice, exactly. That's a future Ricky problem. So yeah, if you get whitelisted, technically, if it's only for a month, you could get unwhitelisted if you don't member up yourself. But realistically, I'm only going to check that about once every 6 months or so. So you're pretty much guaranteed 6 months of play with any level of membership. And then if you want to stay a member to the channel, you know, then you can guarantee you'll always be able to play. So fun little information right there. All right. So we said we wanted the world spawn in this little bump out right here. So this is negative 1477, 111, 4080. And then set world spawn E. Sure. That will work. So in theory, the world spawn has now been set up there. So that's nice. Now what we're gonna do is put a little wall of information over here. And what color do I want this wall to be? I think I want to go get some more black wood. Do I have any more black wood is the real question. And then I need ideas of what to put in all of these rooms here, because I've got these little bump out rooms, and it could be we'll have like at least 1 or 2 rooms that are dedicated to, you know, the highest tier donors to the channel or something to that effect, to make sure that they get the credit they deserve. And I'm working through the quests, what is it, Feed the Bee quests. that allows you to claim lands, and I want to set it up so depending on what tier of membership you are to the channel, you can claim large areas of land as opposed to just the basic, I think it's 50 chunks, just as general incentive for the memberships. I'm trying to make the membership valuable to anyone that does any level, but open to suggestions there. Was it raining there but not? Hold on. It's raining here. Everybody see this? It is raining right here, but not right here. What? That's a thing? So technically right here we're in a river biome, but over here we're in like an old mountainous biome and it has a different rain. That's I didn't realize the rain was biome affected. That's so cool. Especially being that it's a river biome because there's like a river going underneath us. Huh. That's good. Sorry, I got very distracted by that. There's no other words for what that was beyond just absolute distraction. Go ahead and sleep here. You got rivers in your house? Yeah, I do. Let's go. I got so used to Zetacraft with my walkie boots I don't have to hit the jump button to go up 1 blocks anymore. I like run up against like, why am I not moving? I got so used to it. That's funny. Ah, yes. The copper axe. Still painfully slow. Yes. What do I not need right now? Don't need sticks. That'll work. What do we think about this view for spawn though? Like, isn't that beautiful? I love the mountainous background to it. It's like right in the bottom of this little valley here. I don't wish this was just where I was living instead of just the spawn, but here we are. Future Ricky problems. And we're not nice to Future Ricky. Let's see here. So if I go up to the top and make a crafty table, it is a cool view, Ire. I really like that view. Sorry, I really like spiral staircases, so that's why we have that absurd amount of spiral staircase at the top there. I think I'll actually do hickory crafting table up here. That guy right there. Older versions of Terrafirmagreg used to have individual speeds and durability for each type of rocks too. That would be cool. I don't necessarily remember that, but it's been a while. All right, this is just a temporary storage problem here. Don't worry about it. Gonna be okay. Making some blocks there. And then, what is it? That's right, that slab. So we're going to make an information wall here. Ideally. Am I thinking about this right? Put that guy like that. think I want to actually have lab behind the windows. It was during the Terra Firma Punk, so maybe 2015, 2016. That was probably about the time I took a break from Terrafirmagreg and played a bunch of vanilla Minecraft, because I do take a break from it from time to time. What do we think about this wall? Not the best looking thing in the world. Yes. Refilling disabled so I don't cut down my entire build. That would be ideal. Yeah, there's a period of time where I played a bunch of vanilla Minecraft, and that would have been about that same time frame. So who's watching Records of Ragnarok? I am not familiar with that. So obvious, unfortunately not me. What is that? Get rid of this center pillar here. Never even heard of Terrafirmagreg until sometime last year. There was a long time ago, and it would have been like one of the first versions of Terrafirmagreg. I watched a YouTuber who no longer puts product out, I don't believe. At the time though, it was Syroulex, Syroulex, I believe. And that was like the first Terrafirmagreg YouTube channel I ever watched. And it was, this guy had the most amazing attention to detail in his builds. Now, given this was a different Terrafirmagreg at the time, because that was back in the when you could actually take the wooden planks and individually place the planks in the world. But he made this indoor, he like dug out the inside of a mountain and made this indoor planetarium with all the planets around his sun orbiting, using like the individual chisel and the individual plank woods. And it was like the coolest build for the longest time I had ever seen in Minecraft. Just any Minecraft world. I thought it was so cool. Okay, so here is our sign wall that we're gonna have here. Let's make them out of sequoia, I suppose. Oh, I don't have sticks on me. It always feels bad to have to craft sticks, but I don't feel like running down to get more. Cody says, Iso's playing Terrafirmagreg is what got me into Minecraft, actually. I liked vanilla Minecraft, but after I played it for a few hours, I would always get bored. Now Terrafirmagreg is here, and it's bunches of fun. Absolutely. So let's see. Welcome to the CFT members world. Man, that's good stuff right there. I'm gonna get some dyes to dye these signs, make it look a little bit prettier. What do I need to put here? Rules. 1. Be kind to one another. 2. No stealing of others' stuff. Trading is always allowed. What other rules should I put on here? Anything important that we need to put in here? Hi, Joshua. Oh yeah. You have your record you want to show off? I've not actually got new records set up yet. If you want to give it to me, I'll put it in for a minute. Yeah, just hand it to me. I'll throw it in. Or actually, I gotta be careful because I could copyright my YouTube video because I'm live streaming. Copyright for live stream might be an issue. Stupid YouTube. Yeah, that's a good one. 3. No griefing will result in insta ban. Ow. All right, I gotta be careful here because I don't want to get copyright striked on my YouTube channel here. But that's great. Just in case, because YouTube's being a bit of a butt recently. Can't find lithium for my batteries. Oh, lithium's rough to find, but it is possible to find it. Crispy, great music. Absolutely. We'll enjoy it when we're not on live stream, but I love the music for sure. 4. Let's see. Yeah, no griefing seems important. No profanity in chat. Or I know. No derogatory chat. What else should I do? Chat GPT. Minecraft server rules ideas. Yes, I'm using ChatGPT to try and come up with some good ideas here. Yeah, I was like, I can't say that one because like I request that we minimize profanity, but I know saying none that's never gonna happen. No hacked clients, i.e. X-ray micro scripts. What else can we come up with here? The free cam's fine. Free cam is fine. Because that's a part of the base mod, so it's more of like, don't have like the one that like highlights where all the ores and stuff, but it's like don't go using like the X-ray mod, because that is like literally highlights exactly where the ores are specifically. But if you want a free cam around you, I hope it's not compatible, but just in case someone ports their way in, I'm trying to be smart about this. Was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, free cam, it's like I use it all the time for like images. I don't really think too much about the fact but just in case, I'm more of future proofing, because there's always gonna be someone that's gonna find a way to break something. That's just the way it goes. I'm trying to be reasonable. I don't really have ranks set up yet, so I don't think it makes sense to put a rule about don't beg for ranks. Thank you. Thanks. Ellie with an X. All right. Let's see here. Eat an apple. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful health bar of patheticness. Most important, have fun. That's a good question, Joshua. My initial thought is starting with bartering, and then if someone wants to set up an economy, we can go from there, but I'm gonna let that kind of be self-governing of how people want to go about it. If you want to be cool with something like that, yeah, I'm open to suggestions on best way to set up. I have no problem with it. Recording on the server for your own content is allowed. Be fine. Be sure to join the CFT Discord if you haven't already. Now that's gonna be hard to get on the server without doing that, but just in case. Exit to the world is at the bottom of the stairs. This way to enter the world. Future all of CFT member orders, or yeah, this will be a nice place to be like, thanks guys, you're the best. I need to get some actual lanterns in here to keep this place lit up, so that's another thing I need to work on. Hi, Crispy Gem. Hi, Crispy. Thank you. Oh no, I'm out of signs. You should do a community project in a building attached to this one by making it as big a world map as possible. I love that idea. I'll probably wait until we have a few more members and there's more work going on, but in the not too distant future, absolutely we'll do some sort of world map project to show off where everybody is. That's a great idea. Hey Olive, welcome to the stream. Enjoy the world and have fun. Good luck. And then just in case, I don't know if they can interact with this, but need to set on. I think that'll work. Yeah, Crispy, I agree. Hey Danny, welcome to the stream. Hey Olive. We are here on the CFT members world. So anyone that is a member to the CFT YouTube channel, or our YouTube channel here, you can get whitelisted into the CFT world to be able to play along. This is a members only world, but any level of membership to the channel will allow you to get whitelisted to the world. And if you already are a member, even if it's a gifted membership, if you join the CFT Discord, there's a channel called whitelist information. Send your in-game name as well as your YouTube username so that we know who is aligns with, and we can send you the whitelist to be able to join the world and play along. So that is what we have here, and this is the spawn building I made for the world. Josh, wanna show off what you've been working on? Because I think Josh has spent more time on the world than most anyone. Follow up. Where are you? Because I don't actually know. Follow the road. Got it. Okay. I can follow the road. So we're going to actually go over to Joshua Roman's place, because I think Joshua has spent more time building on the server than anybody else so far, and kind of see what he's been up to. Look at this beautiful road. Love it. I need to name my horse sometime too, and I also need to get some white dye for those signs, I think. Light concrete support. Very nice. Ow. This cave is not horse safe yet. No worries. I can help with that. So, Olive, Danny, what have you guys been up to this evening or this week so far? Asterisk, good to be back here. I missed some of your streams. I'm glad that you could be back here, Asterisk. We are here on the CFT world, showing off a completely different world. But since you have a membership to the YouTube channel, you are free to join the world. We just need your whitelist information on the CFT Discord, and you can play along. Look at this place. Look at this bridge. I like that bridge. That's looking clean. I like it. Olive, I passed my electrical test. Congratulations, Olive. That's fantastic. I'm glad you did that. Good job. Absolutely. Look at this place. That bridge. Hey, I like what's there so far. It's looking good. Oh, I'm excited to see what the better one is. Asterisk. Ricky had forgotten me. Especially the Halloween special. Old farm turned greenhouse. This is a nice looking greenhouse right here. I like the automation to it. The temp animal pens. Hey, gotta start somewhere. Have all kinds. I may have to get a couple seeds because I have very little on the terms of food so far. It's on my to-do list. The windmills of doom up here. Look at this insanity. The number of windmills over here. Just going around and around. I love it. Of course, the honey area. I like your create drilling mechanical drill here. Nice contraption for drilling. Those are always not nice. Yeah, this is a nice contraption you've got here. I've used the driller on my create world that I had. And by that I mean cables driller, but I still used it. It works great. The one cable I had, we put a seed on it, and I would sometimes glitch through, and it was so dangerous. Yeah, that's something we want to do away from the spawn. Mostly, oh, one of the block crushers. Yeah, the block crusher is fantastic. Love the block crusher. Danny, I just noticed I have a gifted membership. Yes, you do. I don't know who gifted it to you, but if you are even gifted memberships, if you join the CFT Discord, you can get whitelisted the server, and then all you have to do is become a member again, even after the gift runs out. First home. You know what? I am going to do something smart here. I'll put my horse. Why can't I click? Oh, it's because it's protected. Duh. Your area is protected, so I can't click on it. That's why. You're fine. I could go by the powers of admin, but you know, try not to do that to people. There we go. Thank you. Vegan, hey, I'm back. I had to get some milk. What was the previous conversation about? We were just going through, we're over here at Joshua's base, and he's kind of showing us off everything that he's been building here on the CFT world. We're just kind of checking out what Joshua's been up to here. This looks like a kitchen, if I'm not mistaken. Check out this storehouse real quick. Oh, look at that lovely food storage. So I did adjust the food storage times, and it should be working a lot better here on the server now. Storage times better since I adjusted. So one of the things with these servers is because different people are on at different time zones, it allows for the food to not just instantly spoil whenever someone else is on. So that's why we've got custom times here for the food storage. We're trying to add as many members to get on the server as possible, Crispy. Josh has been on the most for sure, but ideally we'll get more and more members to be able to join on and play along. Which is kind of why we're showing off the world today. Oh, look at all that whiskey. Can I borrow some beer? Yep. Don't mind me. I stole a little beer. I owe you a little bit more. I will replace the beer I stole. All 500 units of it. It was not much. Olive says food for days. Absolutely. Lots of food here. What is this? Oh, is this how you smoke racks? I've never done this actually. Excellent. the saw system. So there should be a CFT whitelist info channel, Daniel or Danny, and if you don't see it, let me know and I'll have to adjust the settings in the Discord. So let me know if you don't see that. This is cool. I love a good spiral staircase. I'm a sucker for a spiral staircase. This place is nice. Love it. Joshua, you have been very busy, good sir. Yeah, make sure it's the CFT Discord, not the Zetacraft server. That is true. This looks like a metal processing shop if I've ever seen one. Check out these crates. The super chest. Just the constantly expanding metal shop. We've got the coke ovens, sending fuel to the steam boilers. Making your steam, I'm sure. This is nice. This is inspirational. What I need to do on the Zetacraft server. I need to build one of these places as well. Steam oven, the steam grinder, your steam bloomery. I love this. This is great. Crispy, you've got more stuff than I've ever had in any of my solo worlds. Well, we'll all get there together, Crispy. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, sorry, Danny. Yeah, the Zetacraft server is for all the Zeta members. The CFT one is specifically for my channel and for this world. So there are two channels or two Discords there. And the Zeta is for myself plus all the other Zetas that work on the Zeta content creator server that we have together. This is just the CFT specifically world that we're on right here. Oh, look at all that infinite rock. I wish I would have thought to come do that instead of going to mine a bunch of marble myself. And you've got a basement under here. Oh, so this is where you've got your multi-block. Okay. I like the tanks for the creosote. Future hatchway. I like it. I like it. And then, is this your water for all of your... Yeah, that's your water supply. That thing is booking it. The water pump, very important. I missed the stair, my bad. You have steam storage? I don't even think to store steam. I need to do that. I make steam as I go. I never thought to make a steam storage tank. That's a really clever idea right there. I need to add that. That's a great idea right there. I never thought to store the steam. That's right. That's why I'm always wasting steam. Yep, the auto bloomery, the grinder, and the oven over here. Yep. I use these all the time on the Zeta server. These have been fantastic additions. Ricky learning important lessons today. Absolutely. You know, I agree with that, Joshua. Sometimes one's better than the other depending on what I'm trying to do. This your circuit factory, essentially. I take it. And all your tool, oh, I see all your tool casings here for all your extruded tools. I like it. Rubber pulp and glue. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, the curving press, very useful. This is great. I the deployer for the loom. It's brilliant. The amount of time I have spent just right-clicking a loom. I never thought to make a deployer for the loom. Oh my god. That is so smart. I know I'm freaking out over the loom here, but like, this is brilliant. I need this in my life. They have a roller on the backside. Yeah. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's the centrifuge. I'm like, what is happening down here? That thing is flying. Look at that thing go. I need to set one of these guys up. Does that hurt? I feel like if I walked into a centrifuge, it should hurt me. But, you know, that's just my thoughts. All your latex over here. The tap farm. Conifer, yep. Definitely need all those. The starter one. I love it. What's the highest tier pickaxe you can make with the extruder on the other server? I am not sure off the top of my head. Yeah, that's something I need to work on, is actually doing the auto pitch point. Do you have to grow the tree and then add the tap, or can you just place the logs to make the taps work? Grow the tree and then add tap, or just place the logs? Never touch an anvil anymore. Must grow the tree. Okay. I tried doing it by placing logs and I thought maybe I'm doing something wrong here, but okay, I gotta just grow the trees. I can do that. That makes sense. Bottom 3 logs. Okay. Thanks for that, Joshua. That's very useful information right there. But this is Joshua's played world right here of what he's been working on. Follow along. All right, can do. Wait. Yep, much better idea. I like the horse idea, especially because I'm slowing down and have low health here. My potato diet is something to be admired. I like the concrete road. That's looking nice. We'll have to name my horse at some point. Olive says Ricky's learning important lessons today. I absolutely am. Someone know if there's another way to make steel and low voltage. Can't you use the low voltage? Is it blast furnace or something like that? The electric blast furnace? I think that makes steel, but I'm not sure. You might have to be medium voltage for that to work. I think Josh's horse is a little bit faster than my horse. Name the horse Manbits. Oh, another bridge. Bridge by ice. Oh, are we heading off the ice place? Danny, just put my name in the whitelist. Can't wait to play. I will add that information, Danny, after tonight's stream. So, yes, I believe the server render distance is it's 10 or 12. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Oh, the blue steel shoes. Okay. Oh, a lovely ship. A chestnut one. That chestnut one looks clean with the black sails. Yeah, I've done very little leaving the continent so far. I still need to go get some kaolin and graphite and stuff so I can make a crucible. That's on my to-do list. And use EBF, the electric blast furnace, and low voltage. There you go. Cody says you can use the electric blast furnace mouse to make steel, so that's what you need to add in, and then you can make steel in there. The peak TFC transport. I want you guys to know that I went back into the Halloween live stream replay, and we spent 57 minutes in the sloop ship to get to that North Continent to get the rose quartz. So we spent 57 in real life minutes of stream time in a boat to get to the North Continent. And I love you guys for sticking around for that. That was great. Oh, I should not have done that. Went right in the water. That was stupid. They were going somewhere I've not yet been. A nice looking road. I'm gonna have to make some of those horseshoes at some point. Should have taken the airship thingy instead of the sloop. I think the sloop is technically faster because my airship is painfully slow. So this is Iced Electric's place. Hasn't been on in a while. All right. So this is what Iced has been building. Looks like we've got a nice little town here. This looks like a kitchen. Oh, I can't. I'm not added to the permission, so I can't go into his place. He just started on create items. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately all the doors are closed. We'll just free cam in here for a minute. Oh, he's got a puppy. That's cute. I love this tower design that he's got going on here. That looks real nice. Then over here we got a little kitchen going on. Yeah, I can't go in. I'm just free camming around so I can't hurt anything, at least. This looks like there's a little forge shop here that he's got so far. Looks to be in the wrought iron age, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see a blast furnace yet, so it's got to be wrought iron there. The backpack's a nice touch. Oh, and there's the bloomery, so yeah, that's wrought iron for sure. Some create machineries here with the forge hammer, or the health hammer. Super helpful. Literally forgot what it took to get off of a horse. Oh, the frame double slope block. Look at how clean that looks. Oh, I need to use those blocks. That looks nice. I did not know that that was a thing. Oh, that is a nice looking block right there. Now you're trapped. I have demands. I don't think I could get on my horse right now. That's hilarious. I can't even get on my own horse. Learning new building skills. Absolutely. Cody, I want to find an island. Crispy, I'll save you for... There we go. Much better. Thank you. That was hilarious that happened. You're not. I have 3 almost broken spears. I feel safer already, Crispy. But yeah, it looks like Ice has been busy over here. Made it up to the wrought iron phase, so Ideally, what we're going to do is get all of the members eventually on the server and have like this whole thriving community. That's what I would love to see, is have a bunch of people on all the time. That would be great to me. I would love to be able to sign on and see like 10 people online just playing Terrafirmagreg together. That sounds so fun to me. This is our road back to your place. Well, another lovely looking bridge. I like the bridges everywhere. I love a good road system. I'm a real sucker for a road system because I've been making most of the roads on Zetacraft. It's been a lot of fun making all the roads. Right, Crispy? Wouldn't it be great to see like 10 people on at any given time, just having a community time together? That is my dream. I would love to see that happen. Your board is the first bridge you saw. I love it. And one of the things I'm trying to do, Josh, since you are a CFT level member, is adjust it so that the CFT levels can actually claim a bunch of extra land. Because I think, you know, if you're a higher tier member on the YouTube, you should be able to get some extra benefits. And that's one of the membership perks I'm trying to add in. But I just haven't gotten it perfectly figured out from a settings thing. I was having a little bug issue with it, but I'll get it figured out here soon. But yeah, this is Josh's place. That was Ice place. This little community here, and it looks like Ice goes to the bridge. Josh said he goes to this river here. And then here's our spawn building right down here. Looks like, is that Josh jumping in right there? This bridge will become like a stone wall gate with a create drawbridge. Well, that sounds fantastic. That sounds so cool. I can't wait to see it, man. Truly, that sounds so cool. I'm looking forward to it. I've got to start building my own place on the server because I have not built anything beyond the spawn building. Crispy, will the server ever be available to everyone, or will it always be members only? It will probably always be a members only server, Crispy, just because this is like the biggest membership perk to being a member to the YouTube channel. So I do kind of have to have that limitation to it right now. But you know, I'm not going to say never, but most likely it will be a members only server. That's probably going to be the way it goes. Are you Joshua? That's too kind. Pick a single tool. Oh god, one tool to pick. Gotta go with the axe. Definitely an axe. That's probably the one I use the most, is gathering wood. Plus it's also kind of like my weapon, so 2 birds, 1 stone right there. What are you doing, Mayor? Thank you. How do you change out the head to the curving press? Is there something I'm supposed to hit to do that? So I've got one on the Zetacraft. I have to break the curving press every time. Well, thank you, Joshua. That is so kind. Just so kind. Use the wrench. Oh, it's the create wrench. I was using the wrong wrench. That's what was wrong. Okay. No, that makes so much more sense on why it was bugging out for me. All right. Thank you for that. Well, thank you so much for the axe. I'm going to cut down so many trees with this thing and save so much time. Any other questions? I think that you have a fantastic base here, and I can't wait to see your grand plans that you build here. And I can't wait to actually start building on this server as well, because I need to start making my own little place. The windmill span is real. I love it. It's so there's a vibe to it, and I am so here for it. Wow, so I knew you could combine glass but not blocks. That was so cool. And the 80% of people are members, so that's true, Mouse. Like, they, through the generosity of Joshua here, and then I think Shadow as well, they're always gifting memberships out. So and then you can always pay it forward and gift a membership yourself to someone else if someone has gifted it to you. Use honey to get meat. I will definitely do that. I was gonna actually work on some honey beehives here pretty soon as well. Danny, I don't even make metal axes. I just use a stone axe to connect multiple trees. 3 jars. Thank you. Do I have the inventory space for it? I think I do. Yep. Enjoy some free loose marble rocks. Because I don't need to carry those with me. Well, I'm going to go drop some of these items back off at my chest at spawn for right now until I can actually claim my own place somewhere. Use straw to make a basket. More inventory. I will definitely, I should do that. That's a good call out right there, Joshua. But this has been a very useful tour of the CFT world. Thank you so much for the tour, Joshua. I love the work that you've done so far. It's been fantastic. Dan says I don't even make a metal axe. I use stone axe to connect multiple trees together and chop them down at once. So sometimes when you do that on servers, it will actually glitch out the server world. So you gotta be careful when doing that on a server side specifically, Danny. But I do also sometimes do that, so it's not like something I haven't done either. It is a clever way to get a lot of wood very quickly. And I've lost track of where the road was. Billy Ricky, why don't I pay attention? Not that way. Definitely not that way. Yeah, I should have paid attention to where I was going. This is embarrassing. I'll get better at this. We're going mountain climbing. That's what we're doing right now. Joshua, I'll make the road more obvious soon. It's not your fault, Joshua. Even if it was obvious, I could see me getting turned around, so don't worry about it. Try to make sure the horse stays healthy. That's what matters here. Leave him. Oh, yep, there it is. I gotta go north here. Like, this all looks familiar. There we go. I'm from the south side of the spawn building. It's a different angle for me. All right, let's put you here. And we're gonna go ahead and sleep the night away real quick. So that is the CFT world in a nutshell right now. Poor horse. Yeah, I'll treat the horse better, I promise. I apologize for the pain that I inflicted on that horse. Anything else we need to add here at spawn? Because when you first spawn in, you should spawn right here. One of the things I need to do is build my way up to the blue steel lamps so I can make some lava lamps in here that never go out. That's on my to-do list. I just haven't done it yet, but we'll do that here soon. I would like to update soon because some of the area tools are broken in this version. Noted. I will look into updating this weekend then. So we may have an update this weekend to the newest version. So we're currently on the 11.5 version of Terrafirmagreg, but we'll probably update to the 11.7 here soon. And if you're on the server, we have a Discord, and there's going to be information all the time of when we update and what mods you need to be able to join the update. So that's always useful information there, and we'll keep that up to date. But I think that's all I have to show here on the CFT world for right now. We've got plenty to do in the world, and in fact, we got to make a claim of where we're gonna live, because this is obviously the spawn building. So this is gonna be more of like a memoriam to everything spawn related, but I need to pick a claim of my own. And if I go into FreeCam to look around real quick, I'll probably pick an area somewhere over there, but I haven't quite decided where I'm gonna live yet on the world. That's on my to-do list. But I think what we're gonna do now is actually head over to the Zetacraft world for a short minute and kind of show off a couple things that we've been working on over there, and then we'll probably call it a night for a stream there, to be honest. Waypoint from Overworld. I suggest there. Confirm. Let's go look at the fork of the river. The mountain. Tegan says the mountain stop. Alrighty says we're hoping to get out 11.8 soon, but right now something in Curse Forge is broken, so we're stuck. 11.8 will have a cart that lets you automatically make and pave roads. That is amazing. That sounds great. Do you have a timeline, Pyrady, of when 11.8 will be coming out estimated, so I know if I should wait another week or so to update for that? Where is... I haven't discovered that waypoint yet, so I'll have to look into that in the near future. You stay there, horse. Be good. Be good. Let's adjust our inventory real quick. Get rid of all the junk I'm carrying around with me. Hold on to those for right now. We'll have to move all of our stuff, but you know, once again, Future Ricky problem, and we're not nice to Future Ricky, as we all know. But what does everyone think of the spawn building and Joshua's hard work on his building as well? Does everybody like what's been done on the CFT world so far? Any comments about what we've seen today? I would love to hear feedback from everybody. Obviously, this is one building, and Joshua has done like 30 buildings, but we'll catch up eventually. It's a long game, for sure. I think this is a pretty nice looking spawn, if you ask me. Thanks, Crispy. I'm glad you like it. Solid work, Olive says. Thank you. I appreciate that. Josh's plate is awesome. I love the windmill spam. I think it looks so cool. I'm such a fan of it. But I was like, okay. Heading to Zeta for a bit. Have a good one on the world. The Tegan says, make the electric blast furnace when you get onto the server with 2 LV energy hatches. Good call. And Olive says, I'd have gone with a Mayan style vibe myself. Well, Olive, you have a membership. You can join the world if you want to make a Mayan world. Or a Maya themed area. That is a possibility that you can do. Danny, I don't know if I'm ever able to build like this. Just take your time, Danny. There's no rush, you know, and I always like helping people with buildings, so that's one of the things I enjoy about Minecraft is working around. And for anyone that was on Maya's stream right before mine. Sorry, we're having the EMI load, so it's taking a second for the world to catch up here. But right before we went live, Maya was streaming as well, and he was working on this location here, which is like a little ticket terminal for our chain system to get around the world. And I think Maya has truly outdone himself with the decorations here. I think this looks so cool. I love the work that he's done here. Plus we got some free create wrenches that he has made for us, so that's exciting. Oh, cable just slept. So let's go ahead and take the chain network and head over to our base, and we'll show off what we've been working on. Olive says, I'll pass. I'm not a fan of playing TFC stuff. I'm more of a Vanilla Plus player. Hey, to each their own, Olive. I totally respect that. I also will get in a vibe where I want to play a bunch of vanilla as well, so I understand that. Cable must be trying to... What is going on? Trying to fast forward through winter? He must be doing the hammock to the bed trick to make time go by fast. That's gonna make all my food go rotten, so that's not ideal. Yep. Excellent. Love to see it. So let's take our bread out of here. And since we were last here, I've made a bunch of the low voltage equipment or buildings here, or the mechanical stuff here. And I've got a basic brewery here that has taken a bunch of rotten fruits that we had over at spawn and turning it into biomass here. I've got at least a 64 millibucket or 64k millibuckets of biomass here in a drum. I am going to go ahead and turn this guy off so I don't run through all my creosote. And I love Joshua's idea of building a steam tank to hold all the steam that is built by the machine. So I'm going to definitely have to do that. That sounds great. We are getting close to biofuel time. It's not quite time, but I'm stockpiling while we get up to that here. We got some basic gas collector, mixer, centrifuge, the cutter, aqueous accumulator, turbocharger, crusher, reactor, the bender, the fluid solidifier, extractor, extruder, canner, and polarizer with the brewery. So we've been working hard to make all of this equipment here, and that took an embarrassingly long amount of time to make all of this stuff. Now, I like more of the Greg part of the Terrafirmagreg, but we are definitely diving into the Greg part here. I also made the electric oven, which is a complete game changer in making my bread, that just put the dough in and spits out the bread as long as I collect the bread. I am loving that addition to the area here. It has made my life so much easier. Absolutely. And I'm going to go down into my cellar and put some of this bread I made into the cellar so that I have it whenever I need it. And we'll just set these guys in here, and I let it sit too long out there, so it's starting to get rotten. The electric blast furnace requires Invar heat proof casings. Yeah, the electric blast furnace is going to be one of the next things I work on, but I'm probably going to do that in an episode here. I got to do a bunch of recording to do that, so I can get caught up on my recording side here. But this is basically what I've been working on since the Terraformer Tuesday live stream. And yeah, been growing a lot of trees here because I'm going to need a lot of these to do the interior to this build here. So I've got some pretty exciting plans for what this place is going to look like, I think. And hopefully everybody else is excited for that as well. Ugh. I hope you plan on replacing all my food. Miles, what machines do you recommend to make first in LV? I have the turbine as energy, the fluid solidifier, and the channel thingy. Loaded. Electric blast furnace is not MV, it's the gate to the MV to make aluminum. Well, electric equipment I think is worth making. The bender to be able to make the plates, chef's kiss, great piece of equipment right there. I love the bender. I like the extractor and fluid solidifier because then I can make the glowstone that we can make these fancy glowstone lamps, which are like a forever lighting source that you no longer have to worry about fuels, and you don't have to deal with like the lava and the heat from the blue steel lamps. So that's a really nice source there. The rock crusher is just, you know, infinite rock, so that's always nice. What else? The cutter, apparently I needed that to be able to make a different tool. It's fine. The electric oven is really nice for turning your dough into food when it's not, you know, rotten from cables sleeping the day and night away. And then the polarizer you almost need, I feel like, to be able to make the magnetic cast iron rods to make a bunch of the equipment here. Now you could use redstone and cast iron, but I'd prefer to just use this so I don't have to waste my redstone because I have a finite amount of redstone. So I think the polarizer is useful. The canner you need to be able to make your batteries, and you want to make your battery bank to be able to store your power. Oh, I'm starving. This cable is making the day and night go so fast. This cable guy right now. But if I look back here, I've got a battery bank back here. I'm currently filling it up with electric from the steam powered a turbine. And that's what this guy is working on, is making steam to run the turbine generator to fill up the battery box. So those would be the ones I would recommend right now, which is basically saying like all of them. But I think those are the most important ones to start off with. Olive, still gonna do the fallout shelter. I'm gonna say most likely yes. I need to go and do some designing to see how I want to fit. But I love the fallout idea. I think it's such a cool idea. So I'm probably gonna do it. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. So that's a work in progress right now. All of our food is getting rotten right now. This is so sad to see. Oh well, what can you do? I think Cable's trying to make a tree farm right now. What else? Whenever possible, definitely make your cargo airship, because it is the coolest way to get around. But you know, that's just me. I know it's not the most efficient way. I just love it. You could actually make a vault door with grate. I do know that, and I'm trying to space everything out to make it work, but I think it's going to be really cool what I have planned. But I'm still in the design phase. I'm most likely going to do it. I'm just in the design phase. But I think what I'm going to have is right over here a vault door that goes into the area that I'll be digging out, that like opens up towards the ocean. So you can like open up, see the ocean, and then close the door back up. That's kind of my plan there. I think it'll be really cool. It has been a long day for me. So I think more than likely we've had a pretty successful stream here. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for a stream tonight. I've got a lot of editing I need to do to catch up on my videos, and I'd like to get caught up on that here this evening before I go to bed tonight. But hopefully you guys have really enjoyed the stream tonight and have enjoyed the CFT world. Definitely, if you haven't already, check out the CFT Discord, and if you're a member, put in your information. We'd love to have you on the CFT Discord or on the CFT world. It's a great time. And I'm looking forward to get as many people as possible of all the members on the server to be able to play along. Yeah, Josh, I was just hopping on to kind of show off these couple things here. I don't really have any big plans of anything to work on tonight. I've been making all this stuff, and now I have to make a video for all of it. So I've been pretty busy behind the scenes here, and yeah, you know how it goes sometimes. Starting to lose the voice a little bit. I don't want to push it too far. And Joshua, yeah, everyone hop on. Absolutely hop on the CFT world, and I think we're going to call the live stream here just the CFT world tour or something, and I'll probably put a picture or two from it onto a post on YouTube, so check that out for sure. But hopefully everyone's had a good night. I'm going to work on some videos, and then we will see everybody again next Tuesday for our regularly scheduled Terra Firma Tuesday. And hopefully everyone can be there, and we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. With that, everyone have a great night, great weekend, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good one, everybody.